Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Dumpster, where it's a review of the movie Blank Check. Oh goodness. An escaped prisoner named Carl goes to try to find some money that he had hidden away. And he thinks he's on Easy Street after he gets out of prison, but, well, he runs into our main kid of the movie named Preston, which he runs over his bike, gives him a blank check, tells him to write out the amount for the damage to the bike, and go get him a new one, no problem. The thing about Preston's family is that, well, they're pretty much a bunch of jerks. They insist on him going to a birthday party for a kid he doesn't like. His brothers treat him pretty badly, and his dad is quite cheap. So when Preston finds the opportunity to try and write up a blank check for the amount of whatever he wants, he writes it up for $1 million. And he goes off and he has the time of his life, and he meets up with a banker named Shay who, well, they go on a date. A little strange, yes, I'll admit that, but turns out Shay is really an FBI agent who's trying to track down Carl and some of his associates. And, well, to make a long story short, of course, naturally, Preston pretty much blows most of $1 million. Carl goes after him, and as you might have guessed, Shay and the FBI agents catch up with him. Carl tries to tell the FBI that his name is Mr. McIntosh, but then they find out that pretty much a lot of the checks and money and everything like that was going to a Mr. McIntosh, so he was pretty much double in trouble, or in double trouble, I guess we could say. So Preston and Shay say their goodbyes as they kiss each other, only in a Disney movie. And Preston's life gets a little bit better as he finally gets himself a birthday party. And instead of making a wish for himself, he winds up making one for Shay. Oh, how nice. The movie starred Brian Bonsall, you might remember from Family Ties, or from the horror movie Mikey, and Tom Loke and Miguel Ferrer. I think I said that right. I don't know. But now the big question is, does this movie really belong in a dumpster? I hope you can hear that, but yeah, I think it does. Okay, enough of that. This was one of the first movies I ever saw that actually got a 1-star rating, and I really didn't quite understand why, because, you know, most movies that come out from Disney back then, you know, you look in TV Guide and it says, oh, it's going to be on HBO or Showtime or something like that, and normally you would see the star ratings being between, of course, somewhere between 2 to 4 stars. This one, when I saw it had 1 star, I thought to myself, this movie can't really be that bad. And then I watched it and I realized, yeah, it actually kind of was. It was pretty bad. Not quite as bad as Mikey. I think that was his first movie he was ever in. And poor Brian Bonsall, he seemed like his career just really went nowhere. I mean, doing that one and then Blank Check, and I don't know whatever happened to him after that. I have no clue. But I guess in a way he was hoping to kind of become sort of like Michael J. Fox, and that didn't work either. Blank Check, not a really fun movie. Preston's family is very unlikable, and you kind of can't help but feel sort of sorry for the kid because he's just being treated so badly. But then I don't know. This movie is not a good Disney movie at all, and of course they have done some much worse ones, and But yeah, I think that, like I said, this was one of the first ones I ever saw that got a 1-star rating, and I was totally blown away by that, because I thought, it's a kid's movie. How could it have bombed? Well, there you go. Oh, man. I don't know what they spent on a budget, but I'm pretty sure it had been a little bit more than $1 million. But either way, pretty bad movie. But if you agree or disagree, I'd love to hear from you guys. But there you guys have it, a review of Blank Check. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. And if you got a movie that deserves to be put into a dumpster, and hopefully not spread out with $100 bills or any kind of money of any kind, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.